Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you have the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind. Hang it on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoo some memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you have the time of your life.
Good morning, Parker Middle School 8th grade. Welcome to your last day of school. How's it feel? Congratulations on making it to this point. You know, 34 years ago, almost to the day, I was sitting in the same seats you guys were sitting in as an 8th grader at Parker Middle School. And what I want you to do is I want you to just take a moment to look around at those who are sitting next to you, those who are sitting behind you, okay? Some of these people, not all of these people, some of these people you will carry relationships with for the rest of your life. Yeah, isn't that sweet? Now let me tell you something. Let me have your attention again. Okay, right here, everybody. I have a text group with 4 other guys that I went to Parker Middle School with. Actually, 3 of the 4 guys I went to McCain Elementary with before that. And so even to this day, we argue about who's going to win the NBA Finals and, you know, if Predator would beat Terminator and all of that kind of stuff. So hopefully you find that you carry relationships that you've built here during your time at Parker Middle School with you the rest of your life. I hope that in 34 years, some of the people that you're sitting next to, you still have contact with today. So as we close out your middle school career, one of the things that we want to do today is we want to not only honor and recognize all of you for making it through your 4 years here, but we also want to honor and recognize several of your classmates that have sort of risen above, that have stood out in one way or another. Now, some of this is about academic performance, it's about schoolwork, it's about why you come here every single day. Okay, that's our main mission, is to help prepare you for your future through education. But there's a lot of other important characteristics that we wanted you to know and understand and be able to emulate as you move throughout your life. And so we're not only recognizing academic excellence today, we're recognizing excellence of character traits and athletic ability. And so you're going to see that many of these awards honor your classmates in several different ways. And the other nice thing, the other neat thing about this is that these awards are named after real people who have contributed to the life of Parker Middle School. Okay? Real people who exhibited the character traits that some of you are going to be honored with today. So as we have these awards presented, as people come up to talk about the awards, as your classmates are awarded, pay attention to the names. Pay attention to the descriptions of the people who the awards are named after. Because when your classmates' names are called, okay, you're going to see that they exhibit those same character traits. Now, there's one more thing that I want to talk about before I hand it over for our ceremony to begin. We are honoring your classmates today, okay? we want to make sure that as an audience, we are demonstrating those character traits of Parker Pride and honoring them appropriately. Okay? We're quietly paying attention, we're listening, okay? We're holding to the importance of a ceremony like this as people are honored. There's going to be time after our ceremony for you to relax a bit. There's going to be time to take some pictures and celebrate a bit. Okay, but right now, we want to fall in line. We want to make sure that we are acting appropriately as we honor our classmates through this ceremony. Okay, so I am thankful for your attention, and what I'm going to do is now hand it over to our students who will be presenting the Sandy McClay Award.
Hey, this is the Sandy Clay Math Award.
Oh, thanks.
Told you that numbers more than
It's like a painting, I think. Only many colors you cannot see.
what does it all do?
I also put an advanced Fourier system on the main hallway chalkboard. Now the person to do so will not only be in my good graces, and the name printed, the auspicious MIT Tech. You see you use McLaurin here.
For years we've been trying to solve the equation without changing the underlying assumption about time.
A singularity, space-time singularity. So the universe born from a black hole explosion. Keep going, develop the mathematics. There is nothing math at all.
All of us math is always dependable. It's recursive, it's nonsense.
Your theorem is wrong.
A difficult theory can be like a symphony. It's very erotic.
Can't be done, I'm telling you. Especially not by you.
It can.
Just as Mozart could hear an entire symphony in his head, you dance with numbers to infinity. We do not invent these formulae, they already exist. We are merely explorers of infinity in the pursuit of absolute perfection.
I'm just trying to work out the mathematical probability of happiness.
So what next?
Prove it. Prove the one simple elegant equation.
Through them. And it doesn't yet exist. Because without one, I'm going.
And back to Mr. Hutchison and Ms. Gonzalez. And then Mrs. Mishler. I apologize, Mrs. Mishler.
All right, so here's how this is gonna go. So the reason that I'm standing here is for a very small one, because I haven't, the math teachers here are really the ones who thought carefully through, all the math teachers in the building carefully thought through this award. The only reason that we talked about me standing here is as a student at the middle school here, Mrs. McClay was one of my math teachers. And so it was just sort of neat to stand here and say, like, she was a teacher who I had. So everything that Mrs. Mishler is going to talk about, I got to experience as a student. And so I can tell you that for you to receive this award, the people that are getting that honor, it's a pretty special thing because she was a pretty special lady. So Mrs. Mishler is going to, I had to think through that carefully. Mrs. Mishler is going to explain a little bit about Mrs. McClay and the award.
Hello. Sandy McClay was a math teacher at Parker Middle School who had a deep passion for math and always wanted to share this passion with her students. She encouraged students to find new challenges and started the Math Counts program here at Parker Middle School. The Sandy McClay Math Award is awarded each year to 2 students who not only have a love for mathematics, but always strive for excellence and seek challenges that can go above and beyond. I have had the pleasure of knowing both of these students. Both recipients completed Algebra 2 as an 8th grader and competed in the chapter Math Counts competition. The first recipient has a deep understanding for math and loves to critically think about all math problems. The second recipient always has a positive attitude and always approaches math with a smile on her face. Mr. Hutchinson, this award is given to... Ava Decker and Alexander Williams.
Our next award will be the Annette Rilling Music Award.
In any musician, a young oracle, a beautiful studio full of instruments is like a playground. To me, I'm like a kid in a candy store. Most musicians are always chasing the next challenge. You never feel satisfied. You never feel like you've completely mastered the instrument that you're playing. It's always going to be a puzzle. It's always going to be a challenge. It's a beautiful mystery. But once it gets its hooks in you, that's when the obsession and the drive really kick in. All around the world, there's these rooms full of kids who are really pushing themselves to try and figure this out.
Da, 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 da. Just play that over and over.
I'm inspired by watching that process. It becomes a lifelong process. It's not something that you ever truly master.
Hello, I'm Lydia Zayer.
And I'm David Price. We were given the Annette Mako Rilling Award, and now look forward to naming this year's winner.
The Annette Rilling Award was created because while Dr. Rilling served as a principal at Parker Middle School, she remained dedicated to the arts and making sure that all students had an opportunity to express themselves through the arts.
This award is given to one male and one female who, like Dr. Rilling, demonstrated excellence in music while promoting the JWPMS program.
This year, the award is given to
Peter Jonas
and Emma Dubinsky.
Our next award is the Jim Connor Athletic Award.
Talent, it means nothing. They may be more talented than you, but if you show more heart, if you show more focus, if you just decide this day that you will never accept second place to anyone, if you do that, if you all do that, there's no one we cannot defeat, and there's no one that will want to challenge us ever again. So do you want to go out there like every other player, like every other team, or do you want to stand up this day to make this day count? Make it count. When you step out on that field.
Hello, I'm Aiden Price.
I'm Ainsley Kohler, and we're awarded with the Jim Connor Award.
The Jim Connor Award is given to one male and one female who have demonstrated strong athletic performance, positive attitude, as well as academic achievement.
Mr. Connor is a former assistant principal who continues to support our sports program. His legacy of excellence lives on through this award. This year, the award is given to Ella Sturgis,
Cohen Beachley, and Jackson Kaiser.
Our next award is Alan Carnes Good Citizen Award.
A.D. Williams once said, "Imagine what 7 billion humans could accomplish if we loved and respected one another." Just imagine. Imagine if there was no greed. Imagine if there was no comparison. If everyone was running their own race, but cheering for all others at the same time. Maybe we'll never see that in our lifetime. But what we all can do is start with ourselves. Start with yourself. Choose to lift others up. Choose to set the example of kindness and integrity, the example of compassion and understanding. There's a quote that says, "No matter how educated, talented, rich, or cool you believe you are, how you treat people ultimately tells all." Integrity is everything. It really is. Who you are is far more important than what you have, and it will always be. Who you are is measured by how you make others feel. Be kind to each other. In a world where you can be anything, be kind. Choose to be the change you wish to see in the world. Decide you will not wait for someone else. You will set the example. Be kind. Because you never know how much that person is suffering inside. You never know the difference your words can make, the difference your presence can make, the difference you can make to one human life.
Hello, I am Magdalene Kennedy, and I was last year's choice for the Alan Carnes Award. The Alan Carnes Award was created due to the positive influence he displayed while being our superintendent in our school district. Mr. Carnes is a positive man who extended tremendous kindness and thoughtfulness to others. One male and one female will receive this award because of their efforts to be kind as well. This year, the award is given to Eli Cooney and Emma Walker.
Our next award is the Gluck Williams Achievement Award.
One of the things that we know about life is that it is always changing. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. Sometimes things go real well, and sometimes they don't. Now that's that thing called life. And when we begin to understand and know that, accepting that reality that we will never ever have things just on an even keel all the time, that you're going to have some ups and you're going to have some downs. But during those down moments, that's where the growth takes place. That's where the work is.
Hello, I'm Kenzie Watts. I was the last year's Choice Award for the Gluck Williams Awards. The Gluck Williams Award was created because Mr. Williams, a former teacher at our school, was faced with many challenges that were incredibly difficult. Through his challenges, he has remained determined and focused. The students who received this award have been focused on positive change in order to achieve their goals. They have demonstrated tremendous personal growth. This year's awards is given to Isabella Weed and Seth Moran.
today is the Joe Hack Principal Award.
Listen to me very carefully. Excellence is about standing, and excellence is a requirement for your dream to come true.
When others are sleeping, you need to be awake. Work on having an excellent, driven mindset. Sure, there are going to be some times and you're going to just fall to the left, and you may even fall to the right. You may even fall back. Learn from your mistakes. Grow from your mistakes. And become unique. But never quit. Don't stop moving forward.
Most people are totally okay with decent. But I ain't talking about most people. I'm talking about you. You want to be a great one? You want to be great? Let me break it down to you. Listen to me. Are you only okay with excellence? Until excellence is the only option, we got something to work on. Until excellence is the only thing you'll settle for, we got work to do, my friend. Before you can be excellent, you must first see what excellence looks like.
I want you to make a conscious decision that from this day forward, excellence will be the description of everything you do. Like high performance and high achievement is just who you have become.
You may feel that because you're failing so much, you're so good and you're so excellent at failing, but you're not realizing that you're growing from your failures. You're becoming more powerful. You are educating yourself. You are realizing that your excellence is being nourished. It's going to get stronger. You are planting the seed.
Hello, I am Casey Maney, and I am last year's Joe Hack Principal Award winner. The Joe Hack Principal Award was created as a former principal of this building, Mr. Hack, truly valued the ambitious student. This award is given to one male and one female who have demonstrated strong academic achievement. They have shown a positive attitude and continually have been willing to help others. This year's award winner is Jordan Cannon and Abby Gula.
Now, don't go anywhere yet. I have one additional, this is kind of a surprise, something that we've added to the Joe Hack Award thanks to the McDonald's Corporation. They actually are giving $250 scholarships to each of our winners. There'll be college scholarships, so when you guys graduate from high school, you will get a check for $250 to help you pay for books or whatever that you might need for college. So this is, it's the Ray Kroc, it's in honor of Ray Kroc, the founder of McDonald's, given for persistence, determination, hard work, and excellence. So you'll have another $250 to pay towards college or whatever you do post-secondary when you graduate. So congratulations.
All right, Parker Middle School. As you heard this morning, as you are leaving to go to the high school, I'm leaving as well. Mr. Buto typically would do this, but he's handing it off to me as we both go different directions after this year. Your 4 years at the middle school were difficult, were challenging, and COVID really threw a lot of curveballs your way and made it very difficult at times. But what I'm most proud of all of you is for the way that you responded to that time and time again and continued to be great leaders of our building, especially this year. I'm proud of you. I know you're going to do great things over the next 4 years. We're just excited to see what's going to happen. Mr. Meno is here, the high school principal. And as he comes down, and so is Mrs. Purtle as well. Mr. Meno, it is my distinct pleasure at this time to hand off the class of 2026 to you as they become high schoolers.
Class of 2026, wow. We're going to get to know each other over the next 4 years pretty well.
You know, when Mr. Buda was down here, he told you guys to look around, you know, look at the people next to you. And it's funny that that's something that we're going to do with you guys in the fall. As soon as you get to the high school, one of the first assemblies we're going to have, Mrs. Hurdle and I are going to, and the other counselors are going to put you in alphabetical order. And we're going to put you in the auditorium at the high school. And I'm going to say to you, and it's worth repeating again now, and it will be worth repeating in the fall, to look around. Look at the people next to you. Look at this moment. Think about this moment as you begin high school. And 4 years are going to go by really, really fast. And the reason I put you in that alphabetical order is because we're going to do the same thing 4 years from now when you prepare for commencement. We're going to put you in that order. We're going to have a practice session. And we're going to talk a little bit about what the next 4 years are about. It's all about that moment, about getting there. And it goes by fast. And we'll talk about treasuring the next 4 years. Getting involved and getting engaged in things. All the things that General McLean has to offer. Like Mr. Whitford mentioned, you know, you've had a tough few years, but we're so happy that things are coming back, and hopefully they continue to trend that way. And all of our programs and all the great ideas we have and our strong staff there that matches the strong staff you have here are waiting for you. And we're ready. We're excited. It's going to be a great 4 years. Mrs. Hurdle's down here as well. She'll be one of your counselors. And you guys saw, everybody's just interested in Cooper. I came down here, everybody's like, where's Cooper? Where's Cooper? He'll be up there too. So I just want to welcome you guys. And we'll see you. Have a great summer, and we'll see you in the fall.
We have planned a little surprise today, not only to honor the class of 2026, but as well to honor somebody who is retiring this year. Mrs. Elliott, this song that you're about to hear, the entire thing, the whole meaning behind the song talks about unapologetically being yourself. And as I look at you students and I look at Mrs. Elliott, you guys have shown that to a T in a very excellent, positive way. So we're going to be honoring you with a song called This Is Me.
I'm not a stranger to the door. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't worship broken hearts. I'm going to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no, they love you as you are.
I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words were cut me down.
wish you well on your journey